Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, let's talk about Small Favors by Erin A. First, let's admire the beauty of this book. How beautiful is that? I was aiming to get the hardcover version, but I couldn't get my hands onto it, so I just got the paperback because it's still as beautiful. If you have been following me since the past couple of years, you might remember one of the first videos that I did was House of Salt and Sorrows by Erin A. And quite literally, Erin A. is becoming one of my favorite writers. I don't like much of fantasy, I don't like horror at all, but the horror and the fantasy in her books is so easily imaginable. Like the way she writes, you are easily able to imagine all of these things and they are not extremely out of ordinary, you know, they're easily within reach of your imagination and you can easily grasp what she's trying to say. Anyway, I will discuss all of these later, but let me tell you, it came out in 2021 and I knew about it because I follow her on Instagram. And I got this book in 2022, and by the time I got done reading this, I realized that she has come up with a third novel, which is what? I am excited to read. Like, give me more Erin A. Give me more of her writing, give me more of her books because they are amazing. So Small Favors is basically about this place called Amity Falls, and it's about the people there. But the main story obviously revolves around our protagonist, who is Ellery Downing, and her family, but it basically is her story. So the life at Amity Falls is pretty mundane. It's like routine after routine after routine and nothing really changes, and Ellery Downing is all bored of that. She wants something new, she wants some changes in her life. So basically all of a sudden weird things start happening. People start disappearing, animals and people, even people, they end up getting hurt and injured. Ellery keeps seeing something in her peripheral vision and she can't quite put a finger on any specific thing. But as the story progresses, you get to know what is happening and why things are going wrong. Just like House of Salt and Sorrows, this book is also kind of a retelling of an old fairy tale. I am not much acquainted with English fairy tales as I grew up in India and I know the fairy tales of my culture. If you have read the novel, by the way, just let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I would highly appreciate knowing your comments, your take on the entire novel. I just instantly love the character of Ellery Downing because of the way she has been written. The way Erin A. writes her novels is just incredible. I have never ever seen this specific type of writing ever before. I'm not a fan of fantasy, I'm not a fan of horror, but like both of these things just work magically in her books, and I am always eager to read what is going on, even though I was kind of creeped out at certain points because of the way she has written the mystery in this, the horror in this, but it was quite enjoyable. Like, I was enjoying the creeps, I was enjoying the horror, and that was something different for me. And without any spoilers, let me just tell you, this book has got one of the best endings I have ever read. Like, I literally closed the book and I sat there and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna miss these characters and why did this end? But this is such a beautiful end. I am glad that it ended, you know? Okay, so I am a big believer of the fact that you don't have to read nonfiction to learn. You can read any book, be it fiction or non-fiction, you are learning. You just have to read the books from that perspective. And this book, Small Favors, it teaches you tiny things about bees. And I remember when Erin A. was writing this book, I don't know why I keep doing this to myself, I ran out of batteries, so I apologize. I'm on my phone again and I'm just going to quickly wrap everything up. I remember Erin A. making trips to farms where they keep the bees. I don't exactly know the name of that, but you get to read the stories of the bees. But that's why there are bees on the cover, because they play an important part in this book, important role in this book. And I like the fact that she actually went on site and learned about the bees and how they work. She did her homework, and that's such a beautiful thing. I have given this book a solid 4 out of 5 on Goodreads, and I am giving it here as well. This is a great fantasy and a great horror at the same time, even though, like, I wouldn't say that it's extremely horror-ish. I don't know, all of you people who read horror, who like horror, just if you have read this book or if you read this book, do let me know if this is actual horror. And if it is actual horror, then like I would definitely pat myself on the back. If I were to recommend anything, any fantasy, I would recommend this book. Definitely go ahead and check it out. You will fall in love with the characters, you will fall in love with the entire town and with the entire mystery, and the horror bit as well. With that note, we have come to the end of this video. If you have read the book, do let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, I will highly appreciate if you do so. Give this video a thumbs up if you like the video or if you agree with my opinions and thoughts. If you want to follow me on my socials, the links are in the description, and I will see you guys really soon, inshallah. Till then, take care. God bless you. Assalamu alaikum. Bye.